Hi, it's Melissa. I hope you all are doing okay. Do you ever have the feeling that you are behind, that you're not where you should be doing what you're supposed to be doing? Well, I get that feeling too sometimes, and I felt that way kind of lately, but I'm glad I was able to go into the Word and find some encouragement. So I'm going to share a few verses with you from Genesis 41 about Joseph's story. So we know that Joseph had been in prison, wrongfully put there. And we read about Joseph. One thing that I like about him that I'm striving for is that we don't ever hear about him complaining about the situations that he had been put in at the hands of others. But anyway, let me get back to Genesis 41 and to share what happens after Pharaoh has his encounter with Joseph, and Joseph is the only person in the land who's able to interpret the dreams. So Pharaoh says, starting at verse 37 in Genesis 41, he says, "This advice seemed wise to Pharaoh and all his servants. And Pharaoh said to his servants, 'Can we find a man with more God-given gifts than this one?' Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, 'Since God has made all this known to you, no one is as intelligent and wise as you are. You will be in charge of my kingdom, and all my people will obey your command. Only as the enthroned king will I be greater than you.' Pharaoh said to Joseph, 'Know this, I have given you authority over the entire land of Egypt.' Pharaoh took his signet ring from his hand and put it on Joseph's hand and dressed him in linen clothes, and he put a gold necklace around his neck. He put Joseph on the chariot of his second in command, and everyone in front of him cried out, 'Attention!' So Pharaoh installed him over the entire land of Egypt. Pharaoh said to Joseph, 'I am Pharaoh. No one will do anything or go anywhere in all the land of Egypt without your permission.'" So I know those are quite a few verses, but I love those verses because when you think about all that Joseph had been put through, I mean, even at the hand of his own brothers, and then ending up, in prison falsely accused, and then, interpreting some dreams for a couple of the other people who were in prison, and they were released, and he said, "Please remember me," and he had been forgotten. And so then when Pharaoh had these dreams and no one in the land could interpret them, one of them remembered Joseph. And so Joseph was brought to Pharaoh, and he was able to interpret the dreams, of course. And so to me, this is an illustration of where God fast forwarded Joseph to where he wanted him to be, despite all the things that happened to him, despite all the wrongs that happened to him, despite all the delays. And so I'm going to sit here as a believer and believe that God can fast forward you, and God can fast forward me. All right, y'all. I'm so glad that you were with me today, and I'm looking forward to being with you again as we just go through the Bible and just enjoy God's words. All right, y'all have a great day.